Hey guys, and welcome to the video. So today is an exciting one. Every so often we get sent through some random technology or random gadgets to kind of do reviews on, and we figured, you know what better way to do that by unboxing them here on the channel and kind of giving you our first initial impressions. So today we have a sort of like all-in-one desk charger. So it's for the AirPods, for Apple Pencil, Apple Watch and the iPhone. Have a desk stand as well, so that's for the iPad and the iPhone, so it'll be interesting to see how that holds up. It's meant to go all the way up to the iPad Pro 12.9, but it's looking pretty compact to be able to manage that. But fortunately I have an iPad with me, so we'll put that to the test and see if it falls over and destroys my iPad. And finally, probably my favourite and most exciting thing is this sort of like mini handheld retro console. So let's see if any of these are any good or if they're just, complete junk. So which one should we start with? I think, I'll go with the desk stand just because, it's interesting. Now, I always used to try and use these in the past, and all that happens is my toddler ends up grabbing them and it just, never lasts very long. And as you can see, some great unboxing here as I attempt. Here we go, we're in. Some very squeaky wrapping. So 4-in-1 fast charger. So we have a USB Type-C charger. So that's always good for having decent charging. It's quite a flimsy cable, to be honest. The housing feels relatively cheap and the metal on that doesn't look great. I was going to use that. I probably want to use one of my own USB-C cables just to be on the safe side. So look at the main event. Okay, so it seems relatively good. It's got the ability to sort of have it completely flat. So there's this sort of kickstand just there. So you can have it in multiple positions, so like so. Or like a medium thing. Oh, and it's actually got a little magnet in it, so as it gets to that medium position it just kind of clicks in, which is really nice. And then you've got the ability just to lie it flat as well. So you have the Apple Watch charger at the top there, charger for the iPhone, and that's a wireless charger, which is really handy, so there's no cables or anything like that. Bit for the Apple Pencil, always handy if you've got the first generation Apple Pencil, so it won't work with the second gen because that has to be magnetically attached to your iPad Pro. And then for your AirPods as well, that will work with all generation of AirPods. So actually that's pretty nifty. I would use that. Sort of like vents on the back there as well, so it'll help keep the device cool, which is really handy. And the one thing I actually really like about this is it has pretty much all the cables and everything with it. Loads of these you get some really fancy stands, and then you have to hook your own Apple Watch charger into it and loop it through. You've got to use your own lightning cables and everything else like this. This literally, take USB-C cable, plug into your USB-C port there, and then plug it into a wall charger. So actually, it comes with everything you need. Yeah, I like that. That's not bad actually. I would say it's definitely worth the price. We'll have to see what it's like once I get it all plugged in and see how that goes. But relatively impressed. It feels sturdy. There's a decent grip on there as well for the iPhone. So the rest of the plastic's quite smooth, but this part here is actually pretty decent. And then there's this rubberized grip on the bottom as well, so you shouldn't have any issues with it sliding off or anything like that. Obviously, I doubt it's toddler proof. I'm sure Logan will get his hands on it and send the iPhone flying. But yeah, like that. We'll have that linked below, obviously. Right, okay. Let's go with the stand show. This should be interesting. Like I said, it advertises for all the way from iPhone through to iPad Pro 12.9 and dubious. Let's just say I'm dubious. Doesn't seem like it will be particularly strong enough to do that. It's pretty weighty. Oh wow. Okay, so that is extremely compact. So, so I don't have massive hands or anything. That's fits nicely there. And then, oh. Okay, so the base extends, which is always good. So I guess it's a bit more promising. So I have that. Okay, and the base extends there, so I guess it'll give a bit more support for something like the iPad Pro, which is, I guess, a good start. Okay, lie flat. Let's have a look. Oh. Okay, then you've got multiple angles there as well, which you'd kind of expect, and then that bit will kind of clip when you line it flat again. So how big does this go? Or is that it? Okay. Length is disappointing. Okay, yeah, length is very disappointing. But, okay, moment of truth. Ooh, I don't know about that. Let's see what happens when we put this on here. This could be the last review we ever do. If it, you know, smashes my iPad. It's on there, I guess. So if I have it like that, and then okay, it's not the sturdiest. You definitely wouldn't want it on a desk that is going to rattle or anything like that. But if I turn it around, kind of give you an idea. It sits on there nicely. It's not too much movement. It definitely doesn't slide off this. There's a decent grip on it. You've got some rubber feet just here, rubber on the back as well. There's like this honeycomb pattern and the rubber at the top. Face is all right, so that sort of way it's fine. I would say the only problem is kind of sideways. If you were using obviously the iPad now with a mouse and a keyboard and you kind of swiped a bit hard, then actually, it doesn't tumble over, so you know what, that's not too bad. It does as it advertises. It's not the most sturdy thing in the world. If I didn't have a sturdy desk, I probably wouldn't want to use my iPad Pro 12.9 on it. But anything up to that is going to be fine, and if you're relatively careful, then yeah, you could get away. Doesn't tumble, like I said, so does what it says. Okay, so far they've been, you know, pretty good, especially for the price points. You know, I'll pull those up as well at the end just to kind of give you an idea. But now the most exciting one, the little games console. Got way too excited then and started doing it. Anything else? What have I got? Oh, not happy? Or is it my lucky card? Okay, that is... Ooh, okay, so in here we have a manual. Nice little battery as well. So the interesting thing about this is it's meant to ship with some like retro console games on there. I think it retails at about £15.99, so you know, straight away you can tell from the price it's not going to be anything absolutely mind-blowing. But it comes with like a little second controller, because what you can do with this is you can plug it into a TV or an external monitor, and player 1 can use this to do all their gaming, and player 2 can do this. So that's a pretty nifty feature really at this price point. So a mini USB cable, I haven't seen one of those for quite a while. And actually, nice little compact sort of gaming device there. Again, decent size. Buttons feel pretty good. They feel, to be fair, those buttons feel a lot better than a lot of the sort of like, I guess, budget game controllers that you can get. So considering it's all in there, moment of truth, do we have enough battery in this thing to even get it going? Oh! Yes! Okay, it's just gonna keep going, I guess. Alright, shh, shh. Oh my god, how do I make it be quiet? Stop! Oh my god, you're so noisy. Turtle Fighter. What is Turtle Fighter? Okay, I'm just going to have a bit of a game here and test it out. Oh. It's a decent sized little screen and everything as well. Again, what, like $15.99? You can't go too far wrong with this. It works, which is more than what I expected. And then just, like I said, being able to take that, plug it into an external monitor and have a second player. Okay, there really are 500 games on this, so we've got 500 games. Very loud. Can I turn the... Yeah, I can. You can turn the volume down. Thank God, because that would drive me crazy. So actually this, yeah, you know what? It's relatively sturdy, it's lightweight, comes with more than enough accessories. I mean, this is a crazy amount of accessories, to be fair. The only thing I would say is if you are playing it, this goes into the charging port, so I suppose you need to make sure the battery's charged up. But as something that's just stupid that you can throw around, it comes with preloaded games on it. Actually, that's not bad at all. If you're going to give it to kids or something like that, the amount of times, you know, I see parents giving their children phones and everything like that, and then phones end up with broken screens, and it's just a bit of a nightmare. This is an awesome little thing just to give to a toddler or something like that. They can play with it, play with the siblings, so you're not going to have any battles and stuff. Yeah, I like it. I'll obviously give it more of a test, and we'll do a write-up on the website and stuff, so be sure to check that out. But so far, that actually is pretty nifty. So that's our first unboxing video done. Really hope you've enjoyed it. Obviously we'll be doing more of these. We're going to aim to try and get products in every single week, and we'll save them for the video, do an unboxing of them, and once Liam can join me as well, he'll be here to play with these, because we're going to be getting all sorts of cool little toys. I'd say probably my favourite out of all of these. I like this for the novelty of it, but realistically I don't think I would ever use it. It might go to Logan when he kind of has better use of opposable thumbs and all that. It probably is this desk charger here. It just keeps everything organised. It's always really difficult finding something that does everything. I just wish that I still had a Gen 1 Apple Pencil, but mine's Gen 2 now, but you know what, first world problems and all that. So be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps out with obviously boosting our channel up. If you've got any comments or anything you want to see us unboxing, let us know in the comments below, or just let us know your thoughts as well. Well, obviously, like we said, we are going to be working on bringing some more awesome content in the near future, so be sure to subscribe, head on over to our Facebook, Instagram page, and if you're not seeing our Patreon page, pop on over there as well, because all your support helps us to bring you even better videos. But in the meantime, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.